Kyle. It's our second video of
the new year.
Yeah, and the first video of review of wrestling. Actually, this week has been pretty awesome.
Yeah.
I've had some new matches made. A big event happening next week on Facebook, so we'll talk about that. Let's get to... Well, hell, let's go backwards because we just finished watching 3 shows. So... Let's go with Smash, and we just watched it. It was the last one, actually, so it was actually pretty funny. It was in the Opera House in Toronto.
Yeah.
Pretty good match with the Beast, FTM.
Beast King, Frankie the Mobster, and Joe Hendry.
Yeah, that was fucking awesome. And of course, and you don't see this a lot anymore in other promotions. The funniest parody by Joe. It was pretty awesome. And had a crab and everything. So he was just making fun of
Frankie the Monster befriended a lobster.
Yeah. Yeah, I can't do the rap, unfortunately.
If you want to see it, go to youtube.com/Smash Wrestling and you'll see it.
Or just go to smash.com. One or the other, it's all good. But of course, Frankie comes out, he's got a python or whatever.
He's got a snake wrapped around his head, and he got like the Wolverine claws.
Yeah.
And, I give credit to Frankie for coming out with a snake around his head. Creative, different, something new. I mean, okay, yeah, Jake Roberts always came to the ring with a snake, but he had it in a bag. And Frankie said, "Oh, let's put it around my head just for something different, I guess." Problem was, the snake wrapped around his eyes and he couldn't fucking see anything. So he's like, with the Opera House, the stage where the wrestlers come out, and then the ring itself is like Matt's computer desk away. Frankie's getting feel for the ring so he doesn't trip or anything, which made it interesting. But
well, and the thing is too, it's like, okay, it's awesome to work with animals, but it's like with especially snakes, you don't know what they're gonna do because they're so they're blind. They can sense things with their tongue.
Yeah,
if you make one false move, fast move, yeah, pretty much
you're done for.
I mean, Jake Roberts has a lot of fucking stories.
Oh, yeah.
And obviously the thing with Macho Man, but anyways. Yeah, you know what, that's just basically it. And have a snake like that being wrapped around your face is kind of interesting.
Yeah.
But this was a good match. Yeah, Frankie won. One of my new favorite wrestlers anyways. And what a great entrance. What a great... See, that's what I miss about wrestling. It's so much fun to see, like, that poking fun at somebody.
Yeah.
But also to see somebody come out with, croissants on their head and a mask. And then, of course, Frankie with the snake and the Wolverine claws. And that shit was pretty cool.
Yeah.
And then we get to Kevin Blackwell versus...
Hacker. Scott Yoshi.
Yeah, in a grudge match. And let me tell you, this is an example of a great match with a shit ending.
High expectations, low results.
I mean, it was great. Wrestled out of the ring. They got Kevin Blackwood jumping off the fucking barricade onto the referees and shit.
Yeah.
And it was awesome. And then, of course, shit has to happen.
Yeah, I guess Scotty said something to Kevin and kind of caught Kevin by surprise. And Scotty's going, you know it, I know it, nobody else knows it,
Yeah.
that's why, and all this other stuff. And then basically Kevin sacrifices himself to Scotty, and Scotty hits Kevin with the systems crash, which is like a gory bomb, if you will. And then the match is over, but afterwards they're on the stage, and Kevin comes out with the keyboard, like kind of like what Matt has here. These things, cordless, of course. And then he hands it to Scotty, and Scotty just kind of puts it down on the stage floor in front of Kevin, and you see him go off kind of backstage, but not really backstage. You can still kind of see him, and he's got a knife in his hand.
Yeah, that's
But
what's
it was like one of those little pocket knives, I guess you could say, because it wasn't very big. And then you see him, what looks like he's cutting his hand. And you see blood and everything, and then he wipes the blood on Kevin's face, and he does his own face. Kind of.
baptism, maybe?
Baptism by blood.
Yeah, exactly. That's exactly right. And that was probably the only cool part. So it was like, it went from being awesome to being shitty to being
Okay.
creepishly awesome, I guess. I don't know.
Creepy.
Yeah.
And I said this to Matt, and I feel it's what is the truth. I don't really think Scotty cut himself, because it looks like he's cutting his own hand, but I think what he had was like a blood packet or a blood something in his hand, and put the knife into that and did it that way.
Yeah.
My thoughts.
Yeah, I know. That probably it could be. Because that would fucking hurt.
Yeah. I mean, yeah, you see the knife in his hand, it's only like that freaking big. Open, of course, because clothes would probably be like that big, but open would be like that big. I mean, Fred, I've got knives in my apartment that are bigger than that thing.
Yeah, I mean, Huns used to do that where they fucking... I think it had happened a lot too back in the day to cut their hand and then they shake the other person's hand.
Yeah.
Bonded by blood.
Yeah.
So, anyways, that was pretty cool. I mean, that part, obviously.
Yeah.
Kevin Blackwell, that guy losing, you know.
Yeah, Kevin losing, Scotty winning, and then kind of having Scotty and Kevin as associates working together, maybe having Kevin be Scotty's minion or cohort or whatever you want to call it.
Yeah.
Then, of course, you get to the main event, which was Kevin Bennett and Petey
fucking Williams. I mean, you know, I really enjoy the fact that you see these wrestlers go from promotion to promotion.
Oh, yeah.
Especially, you know, where we'll get to Impact in a minute.
Yeah.
But Petey Williams, you know, here's a guy that's been a wrestler for, you know, decades now, I guess.
Probably our first recollection of Petey in wrestling was Impact, 2002, 2003.
At Team Canada.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then on from there.
In fact, I, of course, didn't watch, you know, TNA back when I first started. I just remember my brother, Jer, he lived, in Kingston.
Right.
I didn't know whether I wanted to say that or not, but anyway, so, you know, I lived in Coburg, and, you know, he sent me a video.
Yes.
And it was Petey Williams, Canadian Destroyer. And I thought that was pretty cool. But once again, I didn't really watch Impact till a few years later, at least.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah, no, I think in order to have seen NWA TNA, what it was known as in the beginning, then I think NWA kind of separated themselves and TNA became its own entity and so on and so forth. But you would have needed to have Spike TV in order to see it.
yeah. But, you know, I knew it was there.
Yeah.
I just didn't have the channel. But,
Right.
anyways, so yeah, Kevin Bennett was there. wrestling, and of course on the outside you had the Muscle, and of course Tug, and yeah, it was like obviously they were gonna get involved.
Oh, of course.
It was close calls with the Canadian Destroyer,
Yeah.
but that never happened. The Sharpshooter was put on Kevin Bennett, but you know, him tapping and then the referee gets distracted
Yeah.
and that shit. So Kevin Bennett won,
Yeah.
you know, but even he cut a rap before the match. Not a very good one, but he did, you know. It was a good show. I mean, I've never been to the Opera House. I know plenty of people who have. So, I mean, this was pretty interesting. I can't wait to see what happens with Kevin Blackwood and Scotty O'Shea.
Yeah.
So,
And you know, with as far as the rap goes, the rhythm was good. The lyrics are kind of catchy, I guess. But Kevin Bennett can't vocalize worth shit.
no.
I mean, fucking Cena can do better.
Yeah, huh? I can't lie there. So, then we head to Impact. And
Interesting show.
very interesting, you know. Again, there's no like outside of TNA, so you don't have a match from Border City or Mexico or anywhere like that.
Yeah.
But you had some pretty cool, like you know, you get Eli Drake coming out with Chris Mass or Adonis,
Yeah.
and you know, they're talking about shit, you know, like no one's gonna beat me, whatever.
Yeah.
I said this to Kyle. Yeah, I don't like Eli Drake. The difference between Eli Drake and EC3 is I at least find Eli Drake entertaining.
Eh.
And yeah, I fucking have no use for EC3. But anyways, yeah, what was the first match?
Well, first you had Bobby Lashley and Squeaky
Oh god, yeah.
come out and they're gloating about getting rid of James Storm and making KM the newest member of American Top Team, which is absolutely ridiculous.
I know. Like, yeah. And now I'm not sure what's going on with James Storm, if it's an actual leaving Impact forever or whatever, but it's kind of fucking stupid. And I mean, we had like a good match,
Yeah.
main event, you know, Moose and I'm sorry, Moose
Yeah.
and Eddie Edwards and Lashley and KM. Oh yeah, there's another guy I'd like to punch.
Yeah.
Anyways, yeah, of course, that one motherfucker.
I know, right?
They gotta really, oh yeah, this is gonna be fucking awesome. So, Ohio versus everything. They come into LAX's turf, and they just
Ransack the shit out of it.
yeah,
Breaking beer bottles, and taking money, and flipping over a table, and stealing their flags.
yeah. So it's like, okay, then you got LAX there, you know, Conan's talking to Santana, and they're like, okay, we're gonna have a barbed wire match.
Let's go back to our roots and leaders of violence and take down the ropes and put up barbed wire. It's like, okay, this is going to be...
This is gonna be interesting. You know, I remember watching death matches in ECW, and in the fucking match, well, that was a different match. The stuff where they have the glass on their hands.
Taipei death match.
Yeah, well, it's not gonna be anything like that, but I still can't wait to see it.
Oh, it's just going to be barbed wire, anything and everything you can think of.
I mean, I fucking remember Terry Funk and Cactus Jack.
Yeah.
You know, they're just fucking chaos. And I can't wait. And that's what fucking wrestling should be. Fucking exciting. And so, there's that to look forward to, obviously. Casey Spinelli versus Laurel Vaness. That was pretty cool.
Yeah.
My girl lost. But, Ali came up, so there's a potential match with Laurel and Ali.
Yeah. I wonder if eventually they will take Ali and maybe not necessarily fully convert her to her old ways, but kind of more head towards that road of like her wrestling the same way she wrestled in Smash.
Yeah, because before I knew everything about Smash, and I'm pretty sure I saw Ali once at a fair as Cherry Bomb. I'm not sure about that. But yeah, to see her come out and be Maria's little chihuahua, it just was kind of weak. But knowing what I know now, I think it's pretty cool to see where Ali's going.
And you know, if you look back, there was an interview Ali did, I think it was called Retrospective, or something like that.
Yeah.
And Ali openly admitted and said that when she first came to Impact Wrestling, and she had to portray this shy, kind of quiet, ditzy, not really knowing too well how to wrestle kind of character, she was uncomfortable with it because of the fact that, you know, her being in Smash Wrestling, she was such a good wrestler, wrestling people like Rosemary,
Casey Spinelli,
who before that was
Courtney
Courtney
Rush.
Rush, and then yes, Casey Spinelli, and you know, Gail Kim, and various other people. And to kind of just revert to somebody that isn't very good, well, portray somebody that not very good at wrestling, it took her a bit to get accustomed to it, I think. But now that she's wrestled and had matches on Impact and shown how good she can be in the ring, I think now whoever the frickin' powers that be of Impact Wrestling are going, okay, she's good in the ring, she's over with the fans, let's work with that and see what we can do.
Yeah. And, you know, and that's great. I mean, you have to understand that these people were wrestlers and they were serious wrestlers.
Yeah.
You know, you take Ali and he gave her that gimmick and she ran with it, but they knew there was something more. And I think they started to realize that. And now she's doing what she should be doing, you know, and that's fucking awesome. And
Yeah.
I think that this is going to be great. And I hope that one day she'll become the Knockouts champion. Again. So, yes, I obviously forgot about that for some reason. But, you know, it's just that has to be Ali who can kick ass and take names. And I think last week she proved it.
Yeah.
So,
And one thing that I've noticed, and I'm not exactly sure why it happened or what's going on, what the case is, haven't seen Braxton Sutter for a little while.
no, that's the thing too. I'm not sure what's going on with him.
Yeah.
Not sure what's going on with if he's gonna go back to Smash for a while, and because once again, Mike Rollins is in development tournament,
Right.
you know. So whether obviously is back in Smash because we fucking saw him.
Yeah, we saw him
And
a couple months ago.
And that's the second time I saw him.
Yes.
And he is fucking awesome.
Yeah.
So, I mean, whether the Wall Machines are gonna still be a take team, whether, I'm not sure. So, it just makes me wonder what's going on with Braxton.
Yeah.
But, I just remembered, right, like I said, Petey Williams was on Impact again, you know, and he was taking on
EC3.
uh,
Yeah.
It was fucking good, and then fucking, you know, I have a lot of respect for Matt Sydal.
Yeah.
Well, kind of. I don't know. Whatever. You know, fuck you. You had a great match. You almost had Petey win, and then you fucked it all up. Why? Because you want a piece of EC motherfucking 3. Well, you know what? Fuck you, because now, not only is he not Smash Champion, now he's not World Champion. Christ. What's with all these fucking run-ins?
Yeah.
God damn. That's,
Yeah.
Oh, God forbid we put a title back on Petey.
Yeah. Well, I don't really necessarily think the match between EC3 and PD was a title match, but still, I see your point.
Oh, I see. Okay, I missed that part.
Yeah.
Oh, well, whatever. EC3 needs to get his mouth stapled. But, regardless, I mean, there's another guy, Matt Sydal. A guy that's been in multiple organizations.
Yeah.
He's still in Ring of Honor, you know. I don't know when he's going to get his due. I don't know. Because, I mean, when a guy was ever born in WWE, he was tag team champion. I think that's about it.
Pretty much.
And then he gets busted for pot when he leaves for a while, comes to Ring of Honor, goes to Impact. And now, who knows what, like, he's just, they have to do something with him, because it's bullshit, you know? I fucking don't understand.
Yeah.
Sometimes, but it is what it is. We'll see what happens next week.
Right.
There was a thing with Johnny Impact. I can't remember what that was, though.
Well, first it was, going back to what you were talking about with Eli Drake and Christopher Adonis.
Oh, right.
They're
Yeah.
going on global, blah, 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 blah. Here comes Alberto El Patron.
That's right.
He's calling them losers, and I'm the real champion, and so on and so forth, and he's wanting to fight them, and then Impact comes out, and he says his 49 cents worth, and then before you know it, the four of them are brawling with each other. Which is going to lead to a... what did they call that? Super... whatever city they're going to be in.
Oh, Detroit?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, the Detroit Super whatever the fuck it is.
Yeah, I can't remember. But I know what you're talking about.
Detroit Rock City, baby.
Yeah.
Or the Motor City.
The birthplace of Garage Rock, I don't know.
Yeah. There's also a match with
Garza Jr.
Yeah, Garza Jr., Desmond Xavier. They were taking on Trevor Lee, Caleb Connolly, and the new guy. He won Global Force anyways.
Yeah. Yeah, Trevor Lee, another guy that needs to get castrated. You know, let's take him and EC3 and let's just set him on fire. Anyways, that's my... but Impact was good, nonetheless. I mean, it gets interesting, though, because, I mean, you got other promotions coming into the product, but it's still good. Like, you get Garza Jr., who's in AAA, you know, and
Ishimori
from Noah. Yeah, and it's still pretty cool. And yeah, I know, I get it. It's kind of weird why it all is in one program, but that's just, I don't know. To me, it's interesting, and I can see why people don't like it, but I think it's cool. You know, I'm just wondering why there's so many titles.
Yeah.
You got, you know, the Impact title, you got
the Impact World Championship, the Global Championship, the Tag Team Championships, the Knockouts Championship, the X Division Championship. I think that's all of them.
Yeah. Yeah!
Dummy!
So Ring of Honor, I'm trying to because I watched that a couple days ago. I actually watched 2 episodes. One episode looking back, 2017, and then this one. So I'm trying to figure out what happened.
Well, yeah, Dalton Castle talking about his Ring of Honor World title win against Cody, and you had
Jay Lethal.
Yeah, Jay Lethal come out and say he wants to be first in line.
Yeah.
For a shot at the title, and Dalton wanted Jay to use one of his boys as like a seat as a chair.
Oh yeah.
And Lethal just was kind of too weirded out by it, you could say.
Yeah, he wouldn't be sitting on a person. Jesus.
Yeah.
But it's like mutual respect. But of course, you got fucking. I can't remember who it was that tried to make. Oh no, it was the villain who wanted
Marty
Scurll, who wanted to make Jay Lethal more vicious and
revert back to his old ways when he was managed by the truth.
Yes. By the way, I'm trying to figure out what happened to him.
Poof!
Yeah, he just fucking disappeared. I don't get it. Jay Lethal, basically, he said, I want to be the next opponent for you. And they shook on it, and that's basically it. So, that'll happen down the road, but of course, I think Dalton Castle is going to be a great champion. Well, not a great champion, a good champion, but,
certainly entertaining.
He seems to have more confidence.
Yeah.
It was a good show.
Then, of course, you had the Briscoes against
a
couple of young guys, and basically the Briscoes laid waste to them like a bowl of ice cream on a hot summer day.
Yeah. What do you think about the new attitude of these guys? I mean, they were heels before. It's just kind of refreshing, I guess, to see them. And I mean, it's a new year, so why the fuck not? Let's see how they can be as heels. They can be great heels. Obviously, they're beating down a lot of people.
Yeah.
So, it's awesome just to see that.
To have them as heels is alright. It's not anything where you can go, oh, the Briscoes are heels. Well, this will be exciting. It's just kind of like, Briscoes are heels. Let's see where it goes.
Yeah.
I mean, they had a match with Dreamer and Ray, and basically Bully Ray's last match.
Yeah, but that's a shame. There was a match, I believe, with the Bullet Club.
No, they were just talking about how upset they were about Young Bucks and Adam Page. It was over the 6-man tag titles.
Yeah. Well, Marty Scurll didn't have a match then, I guess. Because I thought I saw him again. And no, I think that might have been the 2017 show I saw. Where he was snapping the guy's fingers.
Yeah.
Anyways, that was Ring of Honor. Before we ramble on, so we go to NXT. NXT was fucking awesome because you got to see it beginning and end with Adam Cole, baby! And Red Dragon. Fuck you guys, I'm calling him Red Dragon. And it's pretty cool to see these guys, not only IWGP Tag Team Champions, Ring of Honor Tag Team Champions, and now NXT Tag Team Champions. And they're talking about how they're going to run through Sanity. And so that's going to be pretty cool to see that match. I mean, I love to see these guys go at it. I mean, they're two of the best tag teams that I've seen in WWE so far. NXT does seem to have better tag teams. I'm not sure if that's true or not. But Shayna Baszler's debut.
Yeah.
It's fucking awesome. And, she's just fucking badass.
Oh, yeah.
You know, she was great for the women's tournament. It just, who was it? She was wrestling again.
Dakota Kai.
And the way that they made it look like Dakota's arm was broken. And then, of course, the attack after the match.
Yeah.
And William Regal's confrontation. It's like Shayna's like the honey badger. She just don't give a shit.
Basically, yeah. It's one of those things where Regal was like, you know, I've been around this business for a long time. And I've seen a lot of things. I've done a lot of things. And I see right through your charades and, you know, what you're doing isn't going to get you a chance at the NXT Women's Championship. And Shayna's just like, whatever.
Yeah.
Doesn't mean I'm not going to still be who I am and do what I do and hurt people and, you know, beat them up and, you know, choke them out and whatever.
Next week is going to be interesting.
Yeah.
You get to see Leo Rush take on
Big Larry Sullivan.
a moment of silence for Leo Rush. So, we go on to see, there was an interview with Zelina,
Yes.
and she's talking about how
Vega basically talking about how Andrade's facing Johnny Wrestling for the third time and how Almas is prepared and he's gonna beat Johnny Wrestling again, and then Johnny Wrestling's got a interview, and before he can even say anything, here's fucking Velveteen Dream.
oh yeah, and yeah, I don't want you to say my name, I just want you to thank me.
Like, for what?
Yeah.
Well, you beat a guy named Cassius Ohno, and you should have beat Aleister Black, and you are lucky to have my spot. I should have my spot. You know it, I know it, and all this other stuff, and it's like, what's your point?
Yeah, exactly. Like, I don't get it. I mean, that's going to be interesting to see where that goes. Speaking of Cassius Ohno, it was Cassius Ohno versus,
Raul Mendoza.
yeah, another pretty cool wrestler in the NXT. Yeah, it was a good match. Of course, oddly enough, he won the match.
Cassius, yeah.
Yeah, so it was great to see new talent in NXT, you know. But yeah, you know, we'll see how that goes. I can't wait for Royal Rumble, which is coming up soon.
Yes, sir.
And so look forward to that review. Yeah, just, you know, and then of course we get fucking main event. There was supposed to be a rematch with Sanity versus Red Dragon for the NXT Tag Team titles. Of course,
Undisputed here gets the jump on Sanity, takes them out. Then, of course, they come out and they're gloating to high heaven about it. And, of course, William Regal's not too happy about it. He's gonna say something, and then you got Roderick Strong coming out and saying, oh, I'll fight these guys. And then Aleister Black comes out and he's like, oh, I will too then. And so it was Fish and O'Reilly against Black and Strong. Black Strong, there you go.
yeah,
Strong Black.
Strong Black, yeah.
Strong Black coffee.
Yeah.
Just kidding.
Well, that's my favorite. But
Yeah.
anyways, yeah, so it's like, you know, the match, you'd think it would go Aleister Black. But for the first time in his WWE career, or NXT career, Aleister Black gets the shit kicked out of him by the Undisputed Era. And, you know, you thought it was going to go Strong and Black's way. And, you know, Adam Cole gets chased by Aleister Black. And, you know, Red Dragon gets the win. And so it's like, holy shit. But then, you get Aleister Black coming in the ring, trying to beat them up, and then Adam Cole blindsides, and then they end up beating the shit out of Aleister Black, laying him in the middle of the ring. You know, Adam Cole standing beside him, I guess, whatever. And that's pretty much how it ended. And so it's like, yeah, Aleister Black's first beatdown was Adam Cole and Red Dragon.
Yeah.
So, but what's pretty cool to me, anyways, and I'm the kind of guy that loves the presentation of the arena and all that kind of shit. I don't know, just if the matches are shit, at least it's in a new. I don't know. I'm weird. So NXT is in Texas? No, Philadelphia.
For TakeOver and then the Royal Rumble.
No, I mean like now. Anyways, it looks like the Madison Square Garden arena, where it's like a short ramp, and you don't get to.
Yeah, NXT this week was from Atlanta, Georgia.
Yeah.
At Center Stage.
Right.
Which is where WCW had a lot of their events for a number of years.
Yes. So that was cool. And that's like the second or third time they've been there. Of course, you saw the awesome match with Pete Dunne and
Tyler Bate.
Yeah, and that was fucking awesome. So yeah, I mean, NXT is great, and I don't know if I want to break it out now or wait till a few more weeks to say it. That'll be a surprise.
Yeah.
So,
stay tuned with us for the next couple weeks or month or so. We got something we'll fill you in on.
Yeah, but NXT, this was great. A great episode. So then we go on to 205. And we didn't talk about 205 at our New Year's Eve episode.
No, we kind of got rambling on about anything and everything.
Yeah.
Just kind of shut up.
And that's fine, like, when I was, but we get the return of TJP.
Yes.
And for some reason I was glad to see him. I mean, yeah, he's still an arrogant prick.
Yeah.
So that hasn't changed, but I think they need more faces in 205. Because you got Jack Gallagher turn. You got a lot of heels.
Yeah.
It's kind of like somebody turn face. But, anyways, we have Grand Metalik versus TJP. Yeah.
Yeah.
And very cool outfit, like all black. And I don't know, I just really like that. But unless Grand Metalik that one.
Yeah.
And then TJP threw a temper tantrum.
Yeah.
And that was, as JBO would say, call an ambulance. Yeah.
You want some French fries with your soppy meal?
Yeah.
Good God.
Yeah, when people come up with... you had a thing with this new friendship, I guess, with Cedric Alexander and Goldust.
Yeah.
For some reason, Goldust came to 205. He teamed last week with Alexander, but it kind of seems like it's kind of now they're friends and other stuff, I guess. I don't know. You got Goldust teaming with a lot of chocolate people.
Alright.
But,
Booker T, R-Truth.
Yeah. It's pretty soon Alicia Fox.
Yeah.
Cedric Alexander.
Yeah.
He loves that chocolate. And so does Cody.
Ooh, hey now.
Yeah. Hey, I want a piece of that. Yeah.
Hey, well, Brandy is a good-looking woman, so I mean, can't blame her there for that one.
You know that. Anyways, don't sue us.
Please.
So anyway, yeah, I think that... Yeah, who did Cedric face this week?
So,
Oh, yeah. Gonzo. Yeah, Muscle...
boy, did he get a licking.
Oh, yeah. That was fucking cool, though. I mean, it's about damn time, too. You know, just fantastic. And I think that Cedric Alexander is going to be the next champion. At least I'm hoping, because it's about damn time.
It'll eventually happen
Yeah.
at some point, more than likely.
Another Ring of Honor alumni.
Yeah.
And I think that it's his time. Of course, we had Jack Gallagher versus Hideo Itami.
Well,
Now,
Jack Gallagher came out and he was talking about how Hideo Itami broke Kendrick's nose and broke his orbital bone, and they showed Jack Gallagher beating up Tozawa with a pipe, which was one of the sloppiest things I've ever seen in my life. And Tozawa comes out and they're fighting with each other, and then he picks up the umbrella and he's gonna clobber Jack with it, and Jack's running for the hills.
yeah, and just it's gonna be a good match. Whether or not it'll happen, I'm sure it will. You know, it's very cool to see that. But yeah, 205 is good, and sometimes, you know, hopefully 2018 it'll be a lot better than ever. I mean, it's a hit or miss all the time, so hopefully it'll get more hits than it does misses.
Yeah.
But so from there, let's go on to Smackdown,
Sure.
and yeah, we still have that tournament for the U.S. title.
Mojo against that.
Oh fuck yeah! I didn't see that match, so
Right.
I don't know what happened.
Yeah, Mojo ended up winning
Yeah.
again.
Yeah, okay. I think they did mention that actually, but I didn't see the match.
Yeah. So it'll be Mojo. There was somebody that beat Rusev, and then Rude against Mojo, and it was Mojo against Bobby Roode, and then there's the other side of the bracket. Can't friggin' remember.
Yeah, I can't think of it either, unfortunately.
Anyway,
But I thought Xavier was in there.
I think he is. I just don't really remember
No.
who it was against. Anyways, what I was seeing on my phone there that I said I'd bring up, there was a live event, and it was Absolution, and then there was Sasha Banks, Bailey, and I think Mickey James. But there was a match between Paige and Sasha Banks, and you could see, like, there's a video of it, and it was just a simple thing. Paige had her back turned to Sasha. Sasha just kind of boosted herself up on the corner and kicked Paige in the back, right? Nothing wrong there. But Paige didn't get up, and they basically ended the match. Now, she did leave on her own, and she didn't have to get stretchered out or anything. But what I saw on my phone was, I'm not sure how much truth there is to it, but WWE may consider having Paige retire because of it. Now, what they've got going with her and Absolution right now, maybe they're not going to have her in the ring competing for a little bit. But if she does leave WWE, I'm not exactly sure where that would leave Mandy and
No.
Sonya, but
That would be a goddamn shame, because she just came back. To see, and that's the thing. A lot of people, a lot of fucking doubters, they say, oh, it's professional wrestling is a fake sport. It's fake, you know. It's not fake. it's not fucking fake. You watch that footage. That's an example of it not being fucking fake. You could do anything wrong, and there's your consequence.
Yeah.
Anything can go wrong, and you assholes out there go, oh yeah, but wrestling is bullshit. No, you don't fucking get it. So now Paige may not have a fucking career. Potentially. Who fucking knows?
WWE may go a completely different route with it, but we'll have to wait and see.
Yeah.
Anyway.
Yeah, so...
Smackdown ho. Carry on.
Smackdown was good, you know. There was a match we had, so... We'll backtrack a little bit, because you and I had a heated discussion about the Royal Rumble match, handicap match.
Yeah.
For some reason, I thought it was a triple threat, and I should have just clued in, but at the time, I didn't. So, yeah, you know what? It's bullshit.
See, here's the thing. AJ Styles had a match with Sami Zayn, which he lost with some controversy.
Yeah.
As per what happens with Kevin Owens and Sami Zayn. That's all fine and dandy. AJ grabs a microphone and he's going, is this it? Is this how it's gonna be? And he's, saying to Daniel Bryan and saying, would you two quit arguing like a couple of children? And he's going on, and then he goes, well, why not have me in a handicap match against these two? And Daniel Bryan goes, that's it. At the Royal Rumble, you'll defend the WWE Championship against Kevin Owens and Sami Zayn in a handicap match. It's like, Daniel, what the hell are you thinking?
Nah, that doesn't make any sense.
Dude, are you trying to screw over your champion?
And this is the thing, though. It's not like the women's title, where you had, be co-champions, You can't fucking do that with your main fucking title. That is not only disrespectful, but it's fucking stupid.
Yeah.
This whole thing is Shane McMahon's being childish, but at the same time, Bryan is not being reasonable.
Yeah.
He's reacting out of spite. And now this is gonna happen.
Yeah.
And I thought, okay. At first it was, it's gonna be like a triple threat match. No, it's not.
No.
And it sucks, because now you're gonna... And who fucking knows? Really, if you're gonna have a co-champion, let's say, in Owens and Zayn, what the hell do you think's gonna happen at WrestleMania?
Yeah, exactly.
Well, you still have another pay-per-view, which I believe will be an Elimination Chamber. Yeah, try fitting two fucking guys in one pod.
Yeah, exactly.
So, I'm starting to think AJ's gonna win.
I mean, if they had gone the route of triple threat match, it would have been interesting to see, would Kevin Owens and Sami Zayn work together to kind of take AJ out of the equation and then fight each other to see who would win the championship, or work together to beat up AJ and then have one of them go for pinfall and then the other go for pinfall, and just kind of go back and forth that way to see who's one of them would become champion. But Daniel and his brain lacking decided to go handicap style, and it's
you're not making any sense.
You're not making any sense, and it's not what AJ meant.
So, anyways, you had...
And I mean, it's Shane and Daniel are fucking turning into goddamn Stephanie and fucking Foley. At each other, bickering and whining and curmudgeon, and oh, you're not thinking rationally, and oh, what you do in the ring baffles me. It's you two baffle the fuck out of me. I mean, it was at the beginning the very, very beginning of SmackDown, right when they had the brand split, they said, it's not going to be about us, it's going to be about the talent, and it's going to be about the fans. What the fuck happened to that? Did you curmudgeonly egomaniac decide, hey, let's put ourselves ahead of everybody else?
Yeah.
I mean, it just makes no sense. It's stupid, it's ridiculous, it's unnecessary, it's foolish, it's annoying, it's retarded, it's ridiculous, it's raging, roaring, angering, curmudgeon, whatever else you want to put in there.
It's like Shane McMahon is the commissioner. Daniel Bryan is the general manager. The general manager is the one that makes the matches. Am I not correct?
Right.
So, therefore, yeah, it was a fucking stupid decision, and I can't believe he fucking made it. Unfortunately, he's the one that makes the matches. That match should have never happened.
And also, another thing about it too is, isn't the commissioner and the general manager supposed to work together to run the show? Not be at each other's throats? It's like Shane McMahon's the upper echelons, the father figure, if you will.
Yeah.
Just go with me on this. The big dog. And whatever Shane says Daniel doesn't agree with, Daniel will make his own decision despite Shane. And it's like, why? You are commissioner and general manager. You're running the show together. Despite what your feelings are towards Sami Zayn and Kevin Owens, you're fucking over AJ Styles.
Mm-hmm.
He's eventually gonna lose his shit, and I don't blame him. I would too. And hope the hell it works out for the good of not only SmackDown, but fucking the championship itself.
But you gotta understand, too, is that these guys are, yeah, okay, so they're indie friends. I don't give a shit. The fact of the matter is, you're making rash decisions, and it's fucking bullshit. Why? Like, that's not what people want to see.
No. Not only okay, yeah, I understand. Sammy, Kevin, and Daniel pretty much have a history together.
Yeah.
There's no denying that. But use that in your favor to how you're going to run a show? That doesn't work. And I will guarantee you, it will never ever work. It just causes more trouble than what it's worth, and it's stupid.
Yeah, I honestly agree with that. Another thing I really fucking hate is the fact, I said this before, whether you agree with me or not, Shane McMahon putting himself in matches, and okay, fine, he was in the Undertaker match at WrestleMania 22 because Vince said you were going in a match.
Yeah.
Whatever. You go and you got Shane McMahon in the fucking Survivor Series 2016. Could have went to anybody else, went to Shane McMahon. Why? I don't know. You got him going in against AJ Styles, which is whatever. It is what it is. You got this year's Survivor Series. Shane McMahon's in the Royal Rumble again. I guarantee you, in 1999, when Shawn Michaels was the commissioner, he did not put himself in a match. Ever. I don't think, well, yeah, from my recollection, that never happened. He got involved in matches, he didn't wrestle in a match. And that's kind of what pisses me off, because you leave it to the wrestlers. Shane McMahon is a fighter. He fights. He goes into street fights. He goes into Hell in a Cell matches. And we know that's fine. That's great. Whatever. You go as far as to put him in the Survivor Series match when you've got other competitors that you could be using. What the fuck are you thinking? And that's just my opinion. But we get to this main event. You got Shinsuke Nakamura, Randy Orton, who looks better than ever, by the way.
Oh, yeah. And AJ Styles against Kevin Owens and Sami Zayn.
And so, yeah, this was pretty good.
One of the most bizarre matches there's been in a while. Oh, you can't win by countout. Oh, you can't win by disqualification. I'm changing the rules.
Fuck you, Shane.
Mid-match. It's like, ay, Dios míos.
Exactly. Yeah, again, more childish bullshit.
Yeah.
Run the fucking company and stop being a fucking baby. Ridiculous. Yeah. So, we go on to Raw, and that was a better show.
It was
Well,
decent.
Decent, yeah. I mean, you got...
He had the return of the Miz from the Marine 6. Finished filming that up. Finished up filming that, and he's with Curtis Axel and Bo Dallas, and of course, they're both trying to kiss the Miz's ass. And
he talks. No, he doesn't say he wants a WWE title match. No, he doesn't want to get higher up on a card.
He wants an Intercontinental match! And a fucking title match!
yeah,
You know, why? How many times Chris Jericho? Yeah, as much as Chris Jericho was the Intercontinental Champion, he never came back and demanded he had wanted another. No, Miz has to. It's his fucking goal in life to be
have the most Intercontinental title reigns.
Oh, holy fuck! I've never fucking seen anybody want to be a second-rate wrestler.
Yeah.
You got yeah, whatever.
I mean, as much as Miz says, "Oh, I brought prestige to that championship. I elevated that championship. I am the best Intercontinental Champion there's been."
Yeah.
Well, you'd have plenty other people be champion if you had Miz take a fucking back seat. But no, he's wants got to be front and center and your main guy. And
getting to the point now where you're fucking stale. You just came back. How about going for the fucking Universal title?
Yeah.
Huh? No. We got to do the Intercontinental title. Fuck. You know, just. Yeah. But anyway, so. Before we get to the good stuff, where was it? Divas match? I think.
there was Sasha Banks against Sonya.
Yeah, I think I didn't see that match. I don't know. I came in to your apartment like a half hour before the show ended. I think. Roughly, yeah. So I don't remember too much.
Well, there was Roman Reigns talking about beating Samoa Joe, and then here comes Mr. My daddy, the general manager. I get to do whatever I want. And talking about, oh, I was so happy that you won, and it gave me chills, and you know, thank you. And I'm talking on behalf of Seth Rollins, and then Seth Rollins comes out, and he's like, no, you're got a lot to learn, kid, still, and all this other stuff. And then you got Finn Balor, Luke Gallows, and Carl Anderson, and they're making fun of these guys. And they're like, oh, this is Balor Club. Oh, we're the Championship Club. And it's like, oh, fuck.
Yeah.
God, what the hell? Which ended up leading to a six-man tag match.
And you know, I mean, I can appreciate that. You look at the history between Gallows and Anderson and Devitt, and it's great. I think it's awesome. But the fact is that with, like, okay, for example, like, the Undisputed era, it's not gonna be as good as it was back then.
Yeah.
I mean, that's kind of a shitty example because I do enjoy the Undisputed era, despite the name.
Yeah.
But yeah, I think, you know what? We'll see how far this goes.
Yeah.
I enjoyed the little package, you know. I think the match itself was, you know, yeah, man.
Yeah.
But we get a Braun Strowman fucking machine.
Laying waste to Lesnar and Kane.
So they're backstage, okay? And it's like, okay, you think that Brock Lesnar, it's awesome. Like, he gets thrown, man. Once again, he gets thrown. Like, Brock Lesnar throws him like nothing.
Yeah. Brock Lesnar's 285, 287 pounds. And he's getting thrown around by Strowman like he's a fucking sack of taters.
Oh. And then, of course, you know, you got the table falling on both Kane and Lesnar. So it's like basically a one-sided ass kicking,
Pretty much.
you know, and then, you know, distraction and Strowman leaves.
Yeah.
And so you think, alright, well, maybe there's good competition. We're gonna find out what really happens at the Rumble, who's gonna be on top. You know, I think, okay, I think Lesnar met his match, to be quite honest with you. I think that's gonna be, you know, Kane, to me, is a former shell of himself. Just, I'm sorry if you're gonna call yourself a monster, you better fucking act like one.
Yeah.
And it's like, you got the monster Braun Strowman.
Monster among men.
Yeah, and it's gonna be like fucking awesome just to see what happens, you know, at the Rumble. And I'm hoping to give him a big push.
Yeah.
Because, you know, last year, any indication, it was the year of Braun Strowman. I don't care what anybody says. At least on Raw, it was the year of Braun Strowman.
Yeah.
And this was gold. Beating the shit out of Kane and Brock Lesnar. Sending Brock Lesnar on a stretcher with a weeping Paul Heyman. Putting Brock Lesnar into the fucking ambulance. Brock Lesnar going, I don't want to be in here. And of course, then they send him off.
And Kane getting up and stumbling away.
So I can't wait to see what happens next week.
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't see this, but Matt Hardy's debut
Yes.
as the Woken Matt Hardy.
Yeah, they had him against fucking Kurt Hawkins, and it's like, dear God, get rid of him or do something with
Yeah,
him.
I fucking hate Kurt Hawkins as well.
Well, it's not necessarily a hatred. It's just like, okay, this harder than whatever fucking losing streak is embarrassing, and it's ridiculous, and it's like you're using Kurt Hawkins as a stepping stool,
Yeah.
and it's like, okay, Kurt Hawkins may not be the most gifted competitor in the world, but fuck. Do something with him other than making him a fucking laughing stock.
Yeah, I know.
I mean, okay, there was for a little while they had MVP going on a losing streak, but that only went for like 32, 33 matches, whatever. Kurt Hawkins has had like 152 or 153, whatever it is. Like, Jesus Christ.
Yeah.
The company has so much confidence in you, it makes you into the world's biggest laughing stock.
No, that's what they do. They don't fucking care about people, then they just treat them like shit. It's fucking sad. And then that's where they need to leave.
Yeah.
But, yeah, so Raw was good. And I think that, well, I can't wait to see what happens next week.
Yeah.
When is the Rumble?
January 28th.
28th, yeah. So, looking forward to that. Also, looking forward to the 25th anniversary of Raw. And it's, you know, looking back, I was 9 years old, and I just got into wrestling, and I would watch bits and pieces that my brother would tape. Of course, I would watch it on the weekends.
Yeah.
But the fact is, Monday Night Raw happened. I wasn't allowed to watch it because I was late.
Yeah.
But my brother would tape it for me, or I would watch it on the weekends.
Yeah.
So it's pretty cool. I really do enjoy the old school Raw or the Anniversary of Raw episodes.
Yeah.
It's pretty cool. Steve Austin's gonna be there. The Rock's gonna be there. DX is gonna be there. Undertaker's gonna be there.
Big Kev and Big Scotty.
Yeah, yeah. I think Sean. Oh yeah, DX. So
I think the Godfather.
yeah, he's gonna. Yeah. Medusa.
And the APA.
Yes, it's gonna be jam packed.
Various others.
It's gonna be jam
Ric
packed.
Flair.
Yes, I honestly can't wait. And there's a bunch of stuff right now on the WWE network. Oh, of course, it's Friday flashback. It's gonna be awesome. It's gonna highlight some of the matches from '93, the first few episodes. So I can't wait to see that. When did you start watching?
It was probably. Well, see, 93, I would have been like 3 or 4 years old. Fairly young. But my earliest recollections of Raw was probably maybe 96, 97, I'd say.
Like I started in late '92.
Yeah.
And I was 7, and I wasn't even allowed to watch it, but whatever. My brother was a fan. I remember bits and pieces. One thing that stands out in my mind is the promo for Undertaker and Ultimate Warrior versus Papa Shango and Berserker.
Yeah.
One of the weirdest interviews I saw at the time. And that kind of threw me in the mix. Also watching Royal Rumble in '90 with my uncles, and that kind of drew me in. So it slowly drew me in. But after that, I became a huge fan, and so yeah, Monday Night Raw was always a good show.
But it's interesting to think, 25th anniversary episode of Monday Night Raw is going to be the week after next.
Yeah, I think so.
But in reality, technically the 25th anniversary of Monday Night Raw was yesterday. Because yesterday was the 11th.
Oh,
January 11th, 1993.
yeah.
Now, of course, it being a Thursday, and they don't really have WWE show on Thursday, it makes sense that they'd wait till televised, but if you want to go by technicalities, if you will.
Well, they only had one Thursday Night Raw, and that was when Shawn lost a smile.
Yeah. But you could really say yesterday was the 25th anniversary of Raw.
Right. So, I'm looking forward to that. Also, in the beginning of the video, I said that there's going to be an awesome Facebook Live thing that's happening next Tuesday.
Mixed match challenge.
And you got, it's pretty cool, Goldust and Alicia Fox, like I mentioned, Braun Strowman and Alexa Bliss.
Charlotte Flair and Bobby Roode.
And that's going to be cool too.
Jimmy Uso and Naomi. Rusev and Lana.
Yeah.
Shinsuke Nakamura and Natalya. Becky Lynch and Sami Zayn.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
So, it's going to be pretty cool, and I hope I get it. Like, I'm sure I will, I just have to remember the time. So...
Well, it'll be after Smackdown on Tuesday, so 10 o'clock.
Oh, okay. Well, I'll be coming down early then, but we'll see how far that goes. It should be interesting. So, this has been a great week in wrestling, and yeah, hopefully in weeks to come, before the Rumble, it's going to be amazing.
Should be, yeah.
Can't wait to see what happens with the aftermath where Lesnar comes back.
Yeah.
I can't wait to see what happens with Dalton Castle and
Yeah.
who he's gonna face next, or or who Ali's gonna take on. It's just gonna be fucking cool. But anyways, so for me, Matt, this is Kill Kyle, and we'll see you next week.
By the way, just quickly mention this
Yeah.
before we head out. Matt's wearing his Hitman Bret Hart shirt. I'm wearing The Rock. Not planned, by the way. It just happened. I had a feeling we might get together today, so I just kind of threw this on. And he went with the Hitman, and we had said, one way or another, we're gonna wear wrestling shirts in a video. And yes, we did. He wore this Hit Bret Hart shirt. I wore my Shawn Michaels shirt when we were talking about that. But to actually both be wearing wrestling shirts and not having talked about it's pretty cool.
And I've been wearing my Smash shirt a lot for the last couple weeks. Well, last couple of videos, which I think is awesome.
Yeah.
It's a great way to promote the show.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And I love it. So, yeah, just watch Smash. It's a great Canadian promotion.
Thursday nights, 10 p.m.
On the Fight
Network.
On the Fight Network, or wherever you guys are in the States or anywhere in the world. But yeah, so things are going to be interesting next week, though. We'll say that. Royal Rumble, can't wait. Anyways, we'll talk to you soon. Bye.